Hello everyone and welcome back to Steel Division 2. Today, before we start the game, I just want to say thank you to everyone who participated. We've had a lot of new members into our clan. I didn't expect such a strong response. You know, I'm doing this for the fun of it, and but here we are. So I just want to welcome new members. We had Unord that decided to join us, a very good player. He's Division 1, so automatically in the Knight section because he can destroy me like that. We've had our famous P. Yuri Tanner, and so he's going to help us out as well. He's a Knight because he can, again, destroy me. So we've had two new Knights, and we've had a bunch of peasants joining us as well. So we're going to welcome to the clan Forest Brothers, Lusitanian Wolf, Want Some Noob, and indeed we want, Squirrel, and Mars. So you guys, welcome to the clan. I'm glad you could make it, and I just wanted to say that. Soon there's going to be a website. I was busy building up a small website, and Tanner is going to help us out with doing the final touch and making that website pretty. And there's even a forum on it. We're going to be able to talk, although, man, you know, who cares really? We're probably just all going to talk on Discord, but there will be a forum. So, you know, if you want to say anything private or anything like that, it's going to be there. And there's going to be pictures of all the knights as well, so that nobody can go around and say, I'm a knight. There's going to be something to counter that. So, without further ado, let's start with the game. So, we are actually going to film game 2 of Gonzo versus Herr Robert. And, why did I decide? Because I'm not as advertising it as a tournament battle, but why did I decide to do that is because there's third Fallschirmjäger. Gonzo doesn't believe they're that strong, and so he doesn't ban them, and so people are using them, rightfully. Herr Robert is a dirty bastard, though, I'll say that, in the most light way, friendliest way possible, but Christ, this guy, since I've seen him, he's always been using the cheesy tactic. Well, I don't see him often, I'm gonna say that. You guys know how melodramatic I can be, so, you know, Herr Robert, take that with a pinch of salt. But back in the days, he was using 3rd US Armored when it was really strong, and now he's using like 6th AB, 3rd Fallschirmjägers. But anyway, it is a tournament, and I'm the first one to use every cheesy tactic as well to win my tournament game, so I'm just saying, but I'm really glad to see him use these division on Gonzo. The first game, Gonzo proved me wrong, and I'm hoping now that Herr Robert is going to win. And I see he's cheesing a lot with the recon vehicle, so fingers crossed. But, yeah, anyway, let's look at Gonzo's deployment real quick. Gonzo's going to go passive-aggressive throughout the whole map. He's just going to take his flag. He's going to go for this flag here that isn't his. And with a lot of infantry. By the way, he's playing first Piacetti, and first Piacetti has excellent infantry, so that's going to be nice to see. And Robert is going really strong here in the middle. He's going to go for this flag, he's going to go for this flag. He's barely touching the city, and this is probably with the intention that Gonzo's not going to attack hard in the city. And in fact, he's not really going to attack hard. You can see there's a lot of defensive units here, and most of his units there are just going to go here. So he probably expect Gonzo not to push hard in town. Both players probably expect the other to do what's usually not done, and people usually in this map will attack town heavily. But attacking the hill is a much better option, because once you capture the hill, it's kind of hard to get back to it. So, without further ado, let's start this game. Well, we're gonna remove these things. Sunday, Monday, happy days. Yeah! Mortars already making their way. There is not a lot of troops here in the middle, and so, my god, Herr Robert is going to completely dominate this. Once again in the opening, but last game we were really told otherwise when Herr Robert dominated the scene. So it's gonna be interesting to see. These SPW could destroy the T-34, but look, T-34 is not gonna go actually engage them. And same thing with this dude. And yes, I mean, these could destroy the T-34 on the flank and on the rear. A bunch of them together could suppress it to fall back and then destroy it. It would be very difficult, but at this level of play, it would not be very surprising. Oh. Doesn't last long on his own. Oh. And there you go, Herr Robert taking a good position again in phase A. Oh well, bye bye Black Sabbath. You were fun to watch. Yeah, so taking good position again, but will he be able to actually hold his position? And guys, just a little quick actually, I forgot I had to put this to mid because I had a game with an Asian player last night and it was lagging. So sometime lowering the graphic works, and it did actually. But alright. And that player was actually very good. Last night I had a lot of trouble playing. I was playing against this player that played 5th Gebirgs, and he was spamming me to death. And I mean, that's what you got to do with this division. I was so frustrated. But I kept my cool. I almost surrendered right away seeing that division. But I kept my cool. I fought on. I think it was a really great battle. But yeah. Herr Robert is going to be a little bit more aware, and he's going to do the same technique that Gonzo used. So now there's a plane coming for his infantry. He's going to fall back right away to limit the damage done to his infantry. Because as you know, when you fall back, it reduces a lot of damage that your infantry gets. Anyway, Flag 88 already on the field with a Stug 3. These are going to severely limit the exposure that these tanks can have. They're going to be stuck here, and then with a couple of Jaggers maybe coming in here, could maybe get the kill. Doesn't look like there's... Yeah, exactly. Okay, there is a bazooka coming here. There's a bazooka coming there. Don't know why here. Doesn't really need it, but maybe he anticipate Gonzo eventually pushing here. A lot of dissent coming in. T-34 in backup. LG-42s taking high grounds here. They're going to be very deadly against the infantry, but could also destroy tanks at 1,500 meters. They do have 100 mil penetration, but only 35% accuracy, which isn't a lot. 12-12 right now for both players, actually. A lot of mortars on the ground. More coming. Odial Carney already making their way into the battlefield. These are... disheartened 20 strong. These are powerful, especially in town. They would be especially powerful. It doesn't look like both players are going to actually never scratch that. Yeah, no, it doesn't look like both players are gonna fight in town at all. Now, Gonzo's really gonna struggle to actually get back to that. There is a Z-Street that's gonna provide some firepower for HE support, but yeah. SPWs going down. Would have been better to keep them in the forest there. But there you go. Stug is gonna take... No! Gonzo sees that. He's gonna retreat from there. Very dangerous to put a Stug there or any tank in the hill like that. Especially with the... I would call it a bug because it doesn't work quite right. But there is a limitation to how far up or down units can aim in hills. While it makes sense, obviously, it is bug in the way that sometimes they could definitely be shooting. And you can see it in the models themselves. And they're not. So, yeah. Alright, 210 mil off map is gonna destroy everything here. Herr Robert's gonna be able to push with the Jaggers, Pioneers, and the Bazooka as well to take care of these if they do escape the Hellfire of Doom. And there you go, there they are. Enjoy. These guys are falling back forward. Okay, that used to be way back in the days. The units would fall back into the enemy's front line. That was frustrating, but it's been fixed thanks to the dev. We do criticize them often, and I do think there's a lot of fault with them, but they do work. They do work. I mean, of course, it's easy to criticize people. We don't actually know what's going on behind the office, but there's several weird questioning that happens. Anyway, so almost takes out the artillery, but it looks like he's out of ammo, so he's gonna suicide it. And I hate doing that because it gives 140 points to the enemy in the kill list. IL-2 cluster coming in for the Stug. Let's take a look at it. Here's the Stug right here. And there you go. Shoots! And doesn't score! A failed attempt by Mr. Tekzinski. Nice try though, nice try. And while the 88 had been suppressed as well. Another perfectly placed off map. Wow. Oh shit, it wasn't even dead. It was just going to capitulate on the success of the first off map. Very good, bold decision and very good. Imagine if he had done it on all these mortars though. That would have been something. But yeah, now these guys are gonna have to retreat again. He's gonna be able to either move in or just, you know, suppress these even further and give him a bit more leeway into holding this ground. Descent, as I'm not gonna say that because you guys are gonna get frustrated by my pronouncing already that I cannot speak very good English. But the descent here are falling back. Pioneers are gonna be too much for them. There's more IL-2 coming using their machine gun to good effect. Well, actually, he shot nothing, but it could have been good. Okay, so he's not gonna move further in. He's just kind of made him think about going forward. Now, because of these moves, it is 14-10 for Gonzo. More reinforcement coming into the hill there. There's reserve army around here. There's kind of a lull in the battlefield now. Nothing is happening. People are thinking about their next move. Herr Robert decided to bring some 1-star flak 36, 37 mil. Very good idea. He's going to put them around here. And this is going to protect him further because now Gonzo has clusters. He's got fighter bombers and all in the forms of IL-2. IL-2s are very powerful. as they should. They were considered the tank of the skies, and if you've played IL-2 Sturmovik enough, you'll notice it is true. Nothing better than flying with the IL-2s and just seeing your plane destroyed to shit, but still flying. I used to play IL-2 in a lot. I was in a clan even, and we would in a realistic clan we would fly mission, do practice. That was back in the days of IL-2 Cliffs of Dovers, and it was fucking great. It was very great. And I have a VR as well, and the new IL-2 Stalingrad, you can play with the VR as well. And Jesus Christ, playing a World War II flight simulator with a VR is amazing. Unfortunately, you still have to use your keyboard and mouse. You cannot use the actual instrument in your plane with your hands, but I'm sure that's gonna come maybe in the next installment, or because they used to be a day where you could activate the instrument on your airplanes in the IL-2, and that was awesome. It was in Cliffs of Dover, actually, if I remember correctly. But yeah, hopefully that's gonna come to VR soon. Not that I play VR anymore. It's just been collecting dust for a year now. The only thing I play pretty much is Steel Division, but yeah. Anyway, back to the game. Smoke has been put on to help with the support of the Azial Karni. These are sure to do a lot of damage. Wow, they're getting suppressed already? What happened here? Nothing much, but he decided to run them away. Now this guy's gonna get right in the thick of the action, but he's gonna be against two Jaegers, and he's gonna, there you go, he's gonna get suppressed. Oh my god, and even surrender. And this is the thing with these Adzial Karni against Jaegers. Jaegers do suppress very, very quickly, especially with the FG42, the G43, the MG34. MG34 does more suppression than the MG42. So yeah, this was bad here. And there you go. Now Herr Robert is gonna push into town. Wow, and I think that's really gonna seal the deal there for Gonzo. I think he's gonna lose because now actually it's not that bad because he did recapture the hill here. He does have a lot of mortars. Could destroy, some support unit. If he plays his cards well, he could get back at it. But now there is a fight going on in the town. It's gonna be very hard to hold on. I mean, Christ. There is some Saperzi coming in who would do good in town, but for now it looks pretty desperate. I mean, Herr Robert could just Q move everything and pretty much win. But Gonzo doesn't abandon. He's going to try to recapture that hill. He's already captured the forest. He could try to move on. But I think he's just going to consolidate his position there. And there's these SPW that were reused during the game. He used them for the offensive, then he retreated them, and now he's going to use them again where needed. But they are going to get destroyed by the T-34, that is for sure. Yeah, he sees that, he's going to retreat from there. Another off-map, or the same... No, another off-map is hitting, or was that the last one from this dude? I don't know. I don't know what's what and who's who anymore. I think this guy's going to come use his last one here. There you go. And that's why he's going there. And this is the 380 mil. Although, unfortunately, I think Gonzo saw the off-map coming. And he's going to move his mortars out of there. I'm not sure if using one off-map to kill two mortars is a good idea. He could kill that Studebaker, which has 4,000 supplies in it. That's always good. Alright, does enough damage that he could actually move forward and try to capture this. Everyone is falling back here except for the Saperzi. Oh god, these Saperzi were actually Saperzi Rocks, and so these are the flamethrower with 2 machine gun, 5 SVT, 4 PPSH. Pretty good in town. 1 star. There's no leader coming to help, but still. Now we see Gonzo falling back, calling in a off map. 13-11 for Herr Robert. Lots of Air Force in the air for Gonzo. Still no AA around here. Big players, they don't bring AA easily. They just don't think it is worth it, I think, because they do cost a lot of points. I mean, he did bring 2 of them, but if it had been me, I'd had a whole lot more AA. But the more AA you bring, the less force you can bring on the ground to counter your enemy, and so this is, I think, the reasoning behind this. But I don't like it. I personally, I cannot withstand air force like that roaming free in the air. In the long run, it's gonna kill you too. You make it to phase C, and the enemy's got tons of air, and you don't, you're pretty much fucked. Ooh, ouch! These guys are gonna retreat out of there. I think Gonzo is definitely gonna recapture ground. There's a T-34 versus... Oh, wow. Hit his own troops there. IL-2 cluster is gonna kill everyone! Will it? Ouch! Oh! Almost get these as well. What is that? Or is that from the bombs? Oh, wow. And then T-34, all he needs to do is run and scoop everything. 12-12 for both players. Oh, it's kind of looking bad for Gonzo, I'm gonna say. Is it gonna... Same thing's gonna happen as the last game? I hope not. Oh, wow. But now the off-map's gonna fall. Oh! Directly on that tank. These are big explosions. Unfortunately, I came in too late for the view, but anyway. Very close game so far. More Saperzi Rocks are coming in. One-star Jaegers. And I do think with the Fallschirm Jaegers, you really need to get your troops to 2-star. Now, he does have leaders, so, you know, he's going for numbers there and counting on his leaders to boost to 2-star. But I really think you gotta put your infantry to 2-star, because it's so easy. You get lots of availability with 2-star. And then you bring in leaders to put them to 3-star. And this is where you get your maximum value from the Jaegers. But anyway, they're still very good on their own like that. Now you notice how Gonzo doesn't run his plane here anymore. That's because there is the Flag 36, so they are doing their job even though there's no plane here. They're still doing their job. They're stopping Gonzo from attacking this area. And now he needs to bring... there you go. Flag 36 is coming now. So Gonzo won't have the choice to attack in the air against AA. Easy flight to capture here for Herr Robert, but he's not gonna risk it. It's unfortunate because there's these two, there's just one health. Man, the IL-2 are really punching through the line there. 14-10 for Herr Robert though. Su-85 in close range. I don't know how good they would be, but it's 50%. 40%, 2-star, 1-star though, so probably pretty close to equal. Jaeger's 1-star and in gold defense, which is lesser than green, is gonna get suppressed a whole lot quicker. So, constant barrage from these IL-2. How many does fucking Gonzo has? You can guess a lot. We just always see them on the ground, and he does retreat them. So there's one Flag 36, another one coming. 2 of them 1-star, sure to do enough damage that, you know, he's gonna have to take twice. Unless he brings them all together and target is flak. 1410 again. A lot of smoke going on there. That's going to help these Apesi Rocks to move in and close the deal with these Jaegers. Pioneer is coming, but against Flamers it's not going to do much. Wow. These Flamers got a good chance of killing everything there. Selkie making their way. They really want to capture these flags. They might get destroyed in the truck. Yeah, there you go. There's more Jaegers coming in with the leaders. And that's going to definitely be good. Put them to 2-star. No commander though. No commander. I don't think pro players do take the commandos quite often. They much prefer keeping the activation points. They put their units to 1-star. Bring a leader, 2-star. There you go, problem solved. They probably don't need it to 3-star unless they're 4 tanks, you know. LG42, I don't think they did quite great in this game. They were shelled by mortars often. Su-76, these are the artillery type. You can see they got more HE. They do have radio range. Now, a whole lot less planes came as soon as he put down these. So I'm not sure if Gonzo is waiting to get them all together and target his flag, or if he's not even going to bother for that. But for now, it is 15-9 for Gonzo. For Herr Robert. The Su-85 are now making a move. Destroy the Stug, one shot. Wow. There is a bazooka here, though. Alright, we see one plane coming in. Get suppressed right away. Yeah, Gonzo really needs to put these guys all together. He needs to deploy his plane in a line and then all get them to target one flak, and that would destroy them right away. Is my thoughts. Fuck, I'm running out of water here. Bold move from Robert. Gets the kill on one of them. I mean, I guess it's not that bold because the Su-85 don't have machine gun. And there you go. Gets the retreat on these dudes. Alright, so Gonzo's gonna have a better idea than mine. He's gonna use his artillery to target the Flak 36. Yep. Yep, should have thought of that. Still, I mean, I always use planes to destroy flak, and I think it works good, and that's that. He's going to use his clusters to suppress the infantry. They do a very good job at that, too. And there you go. Alright, there's still one shooting, so I'm imagining the SUs are gonna shoot their HE on it, and there you go. Oh wow, napalm coming in. These are very powerful in the third Fallschirmjäger. Gonna aim for the thing. Oh, look at that. Jesus Christ, look at that. Wow. Imagine if he would have just micromanaged a little bit more and do this down the road, and oh my god, these planes, they really are something. Alright, 2-star Jaegers coming in. They're gonna destroy everything there, I'm sure. Unless there's fighter bombers coming in. Still no big move around here. These Flag 36 still being targeted by the Su-76. Man, I can't believe just how far this napalm went. It's very scary. It's a scary plane. He's still trying with his planes. If anything, it's gonna waste their ammo as well, because the IL-2, they can take a big beating, and the Su-76 just keeps targeting them. There's no artillery there on Herr Robert's play. I don't think we've seen a single mortar. But yeah, he does have a lot of these off-map he had. Oh my, okay, now there's 2 more Flag 36. Actually, they're the same. You just move them forward. That's definitely going to put a stop to these IL-2s. Flag 36 will die here, most likely. Still a big fight in town. Gonzo is gonna keep pushing everything forward. There you go, Flag 36 goes down in a second. Gonzo started bringing his own Air Force now. It looks like maybe they were all sea-faced. Could be. Maybe. If they were sea-faced, he'll have a lot of these napalm planes. They are pretty expensive though. But 3 napalm plane could pretty much destroy the entire resistance in town. You get them to move here, and then you align them on the roads, and there you go. Game 1. Oh, he's using his ME-410 to destroy these IL-2. Good idea, very good. Oh, that's gonna go down for sure. There you go. I think it's the first IL-2 we see that goes down. (1311). This bazooka is just gonna be free to... everyone can just move around now. This guy only got 14 HE shells. This is lost for Gonzo. I wouldn't be surprised if he surrendered soon. Because now Herr Robert got Herr superiority. He's got the flak. He's got planes that can shoot down IL-2 easily. He's gonna capture this whole hill. But Gonzo is making progress into town. I just cannot wait to see another napalm plane like that come in and hit through the road. (15-9) for Robert. Bazooka is still chasing down this Su-85. He just doesn't give a crap. He's going for it. And eventually, well, I guess, yeah, he's just going to be going like that. More Su-85 coming in. I'm not sure if that's the greatest move. He needs something with machine gun, but I fear he might not have anymore. Or he's going to use them for better use. Like taking back this flag. 16-8 for Herr Robert. More LG-42 machine gun coming in. Stook tree going along there. There is a cluster coming in. He's gonna get the kill. Oh, but died just before, so actually all it did is suppress his own troops, but it doesn't matter because there's no infantry around here. Su-76 out of ammo. They did okay, I guess. I'm still thinking would have been best to use all the planes and target is AA like that. Now, okay. I thought that was a new off map, but it's the same from there. And I think there's going to be used to suicide. Take the surrender, maybe. No, it's going to stop there. 1410. Stoop dead. Oh, and there you go. Gonna target tanks with it. Gonna hit these guys for sure. Oh wow. Look at that. Look at that! Jesus Christ. Not sure what he's doing with that. Maybe he's waiting for a good opportunity to run down units, but I don't know. 16-8, 15-9. Flak 36 still suppress these IL-2s. Enough to drop a couple of rounds, but disperse like that, it's not going to do much. And there you go. Gonzo surrenders. And third Fallschirmjäger reigns supreme. 27-23. Let's go take a look at that third Fallschirmjäger. I want to see those napalm planes real quick with you guys. They must be expensive. I would imagine a plane that powerful, at least 130 minimum. Actually, let's go in my own battle group. Last night I tried to play these clowns. I won. I did won on Maverick income. Look at all the airplane I have. I mean, these guys, they don't have much, right? In my opinion. I think really where you need to go with these guys is the plane spam. And this is exactly what I did. The enemy captured a flag from me, and I was just like, fuck it. I bought a couple of units, and then I just brought some planes down there. We don't see them often. But yeah, anyway, let's go check at the Fallschirmjägers. Here. I don't even have these planes myself. 155. Yeah, you get 1 in A, 2 in B, 4 in C. Jesus Christ, can you imagine 4 in C? It's just a really dirty move to use them, especially in QP. I mean, in tournament, fine. You're there to win, right? It's competitive as hell. But yeah, should probably definitely take more planes in third Fallschirmjägers. These guys must be annoying as well. 3, 6, 4. Look at that. And you got these guys you could take as well. Probably should redo a deck. And just use airplanes rather than tanks. I mean, it would be stupid for sure, but I think it could be funny to see. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the gameplay. And it's been a while since I've done the playing every division in the game. I think I'm gonna start to do them. I might leave a couple for when I'm gone as well. But yeah. Okay, guys, thanks for watching. Enjoy your day. Goodbye.